This is A Course of Love, reading 48 by Suna Senman, reading A Course in Love that was brought to us by Marie Perron. Begin with the last paragraph of reading 47. Child of God, you need no imaginary friend when you have beside you He who is your friend always, and would show you that you have no needs at all. What you truly are cannot be used, not even by God. See you not that it is only in illusion that you can use others who are like yourself? You learn your concept of using others from the reality you have made, in which you use the body that you call your home and identify as your own self. How can the user and the object of use be one and the same? This insanity makes the purpose of your life seem to be one of usefulness. The more your body can be of use to others and to yourself, the more worthwhile you see it as being. Ages have passed since creation began, and still you have not learned the lesson of the birds of the air or the flowers of the fields. 2,000 years have passed since you were told to observe this lesson. The lilies of the field neither sow nor reap, yet they are provided for. The birds of the air live to sing a song of gladness. So do you. God's will for you is happiness, and never has it been otherwise. God's creation is for eternity, and has no use for time. Time, too, is of your making, an idea of use gone mad. As once again you have taken something made for your own use and allowed it to become the user. With your own two hands, you give away all your happiness and power to that which you have made. It matters little now that in doing so, you once again imitated what your faulty memory would tell you that your Creator did. God alone can give free will. In giving your power to things like your body and to ideas like time, your imitation of the gift of free will is so falsely placed in illusion that you cannot see the madness for what it truly is. Your body has no use for your power, and time was not made for happiness. The free will that God gave you is what has allowed you to make of yourself and your world what you will. Now you look upon the world with guilt and see it as evidence of your evil nature. It reinforces your belief that you have changed too much from what you were to ever again be worthy of your true inheritance. You fear that this too you would squander and lay to ruin. The only thing that might succeed in providing your place as that of royal inheritor would be if you could fix yourself in the world, restoring it to a previous condition that you imagine you know. In this scenario, God is like unto your banker rather than your father. You would prove to God that you can make a go of it before you would ask Him for His help. As long as you do not want to be forgiven, you will not feel the gentle touch of forgiveness upon you and your world, while there is no need in truth for this forgiveness, as there is no truth to this big change that you believe you have undergone, and your desire to be forgiven is a first step away from your belief that you can fix things by yourself, and in so doing earn your way back into your Father's home. Being willing to be forgiven is the precursor of atonement, the state in which you allow your errors to be corrected for you. These errors are not the sins you hold against yourself, but merely your errors in perception. Correction or atonement returns you to your natural state, where true vision lies and error and sin disappear. Your natural state is one of union, and each joining that you do in holy relationship returns a little memory of union to you. The memory of your divinity is what you seek in truth from each special relationship you enter into. But your true quest is hidden by the concept of use that gets in its way. While your heart seeks for union, your separate self for what it can use to fill the emptiness and ease the terror of separation. What your heart seeks in love, it attains, but your separate self would keep this attainment from you by turning every situation into a means to serve its ends. As long as union is seen as a means only to keep loneliness from you, it is not seen for what it truly is. You have placed limits on all things in your world, and it is these limits of usefulness that would block your memory's return. A love relationship, while seen as the ultimate achievement in terms of the closeness you can acquire with a brother or sister, is still limited by what you would have it do. Its purpose, simply stated, is to supply a lack. That is your definition of completion. What is missing in you is found in another, and together a sense of wholeness is achieved. That was Lesson 48. Take a breath and ponder on the lesson, giving yourself a few minutes of silence. Enjoy today.